You know, really in the United States, there are four ways we make money. We make money as an employee, we make money as a self-employed person, as a business owner, or as an investor. And everything really falls into those four categories. And however we make our money, I know you would agree, it determines your quality of life. And quality of life simply is how much time do you have and how much money do you make. And if you're honest with yourself, in that situation, you don't have a lot of control. As a self-employed person or a small business owner, you got a little bit more autonomy, a little bit more control, all right? Because, you know, but if you're making a lot of money as a self-employed person, you don't have a lot of time. You can have a lot of free time and not make a lot of money. But when you move to the other side as a true business owner, a person who's built a business and has a system, you can make an unlimited amount of money, but you can also have freedom of time. All right, and that's what Primerica offers you an opportunity to do, to move to the other side of the quadrant and put yourself in a position where you can have a phenomenal quality of life. Now, we're not telling you it's easy, but I promise you it is so worth it.
I'm from Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia, and growing up, I grew up in a middle-class environment. I went to Virginia Tech. I graduated from Virginia Tech with a bachelor's in business, and then it was time to find a good job, but guess what? There were no good jobs. The reason we looked for an opportunity was I didn't have a job, I was broke, and I needed money. I wasn't willing to give up on my goals and dreams and settle for a life of average and ordinary. What I realized was if you want to get ahead in the United States of America, you have to work for yourself. So I went to start a moving company, and well, that business failed. You know, you've heard 9 out of 10 small businesses fail. Well, needless to say, that was one of the 9. But it was a blessing in disguise, because 2.5 months later, I ended up in a Primerica office. It took me 1.5 years or 18 months of hard work, and I opened up my first office. I was 24 years old. I was making a strong 6-figure income.
We have the opportunity to build an amazing business that we can leave a legacy for our family.
Right now is the single best time to get involved in Primerica. More companies and more families need financial help than ever before. For an aspiring entrepreneur, that is unbelievably exciting to know that you can get into an industry where the demand for what you do is at an all-time high. So if you've ever wanted to give it a shot, to own your own business, let me tell you, there is no shame in trying and failing. The only shame is never trying, never giving it a shot, living your whole life with regret, and sitting on your deathbed singing to yourself, man, I wish I would have gone for it. I wish I would have took a shot. See, what we're looking for is like-minded people. You know, people that want to be a part of something special, people that want to do something big with their life, you know, people that want to help others, that like helping others, people that want to be a part of something big, people that want to own their own business, but most importantly, we're looking for the 5 to 10% of the people that are actually going to do something about it.
We're David and Terry Francis from St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada, and we've been involved in Primerica for 20 years now. And before Primerica, I was a corporate lawyer. My wife was a medical doctor. And we tell all our friends now, life didn't start until Primerica came into our life. The problem with being a doctor and a lawyer is that we live 2 separate lives, and she was at the hospital all day and I was at my law office all day, and we would see each other for a few minutes at night and maybe the odd weekend.
And we were just running in 2 different directions. We just couldn't, we'd leave messages for one another because we never ran into one another.
When I first heard about Primerica from a friend, I didn't believe it for a second. The first thing I thought of was, this is an insurance company, and why would a lawyer want to sell insurance? I took some time to do my research, and what I found was it just sounded too good to be true. And so I thought, well, I'll get to the bottom of this, and I'll save Canada, and I'll save my friends from making a big mistake here. And what ended up being was I ended up changing careers and became a Primerican.
Dreams are what gives life that energy and that excitement, and I just see so many people today that don't dream, and maybe they think it's corny to talk that way, and maybe it's frustrating to think about dreams because they don't know that they can accomplish it. But at Primerica, dreams come true.
I guess I look at people that are looking at this business and they wonder if it's worth it, and I just wish they could come spend a day, just a day in my life, and just experience how good it is. It's absolutely amazing, and it's so worth going after.
No matter what the economic times, people want to do better, okay? And people have dreams. For most people, you get out there in the traditional careers, and it's very tough to achieve your dreams. I mean, you can make a living, okay? and some careers maybe even a good living. But there's a difference between going through the day-to-day motions, okay, of paying your bills and making a living and achieving your dreams. And the magic of Primerica is we help people achieve their dreams.